Hey guys, JSP Talk Sports, talking World Cup qualifying football. Trinidad and Tobago versus Bermuda. Trinidad and Tobago 3, Bermuda nil. We got the 3 points. I was predicting we should get a 3 or 4 goal win here, and so said, so done. Well done by the guys. Uh, what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. Yeah, so first of all, what do you think about the starting 11? So we had no Kevin Molino, no Real Gil. Basically, they're not even on the bench, right? I was thinking Kevin Molino would have been automatic starter attacking midfield. Real Gil as well, well on the bench. Nathaniel James, what happened with him? Uh, so yeah, starting with if you all remember from my prediction, we started with the eights in this game. What are your thoughts about starting with the eights? By the way, so goalkeeper Smith, we know that's automatic. Um, Left back, we were asking, we were wondering if we sticking with Powder or Andre Raymond. So we got our answer, Andre Raymond there, doing really really well. The defense did all that's really well. But before that though, I want to say in the first 8 minutes or so, Bermuda had three really, really great chances. Our keeper had to make three good saves. So basically giving up possession and not pressuring the ball and stuff like that. Um, that is something we need to work on. This starting off slowly and giving the opposition like early chances, because we know against better teams like Curacao, Jamaica, that gonna be punished. So those are the things we have to work on. Um, little mix ups in defense and stuff like that, because in the first 7 8 minutes, Curacao three good chances. You never know what could happen. And when we actually scored, it was against a run play, because they now had the three good chances, and then Levi Garcia with a beautiful shake down the right. And we're talking about this as well. Not having Levi Garcia in the central number 9 position, having him coming in from the wing of it. And a beautiful cutback for Dante Cini, basically on top of the 6 yard box there, the tap in, a nice tap in, as I said, against the Iran play. So there's something too we were wondering now with regards to Dante Celia front. Man has been in tremendous form. A lot of people going to the starting lineup again. A lot of people were questioning Kobe Henry, his defensive blunders and stuff. Man started and the man really performed. Truman Hammer as well. People were questioning his place. Right back Cardinals. Well, I myself was wondering whether we should bring back like Alvin Jones. It doesn't look like Alvin Jones has a place in this team anymore, because we had Darren Payne on the bench. That was another surprise for me. I think, and this guy now basically signed on to play. He should have probably started. Well, I mean, to start in front of Rio Cardines, but bear with me. Um, we would have noticed later in the game when he came on, and I've been calling for this for the longest while, Cardines pushing forward, more like a Trent or a Frimpong kind of role, and beautiful run on the line and cut in. He could have crossed, I think it was the Obibo, but he decided to shoot and just missing. I think he hit the post. So that's something we have to look at going forward, getting the best out of Guardians and their Payne. And Spicer, beautiful game as well. Really, really well. His so after we scored the first goal, Spicer was the man, basically sliced through. Spicer the slicer, by the way. Yeah. Slicing through Bermuda defense. He had to, well, he dispossessed one of the defenders, and then nice kind of avoiding the tackle, and a beauty of a goal rounding the keeper and starting. So really, really well played by him. Levi Garcia as well with the assist. Oh, can't complain in terms of his positioning. Although it was shown basically he started centrally cutting in from the right, that kind of thing. Uh, yeah, so as we mentioned, uh, no real girl, Nathaniel Jones. And Yates, what are your thoughts on Yates starting? Uh, I want to say too that basically in the first half, the first 40th minute, after we scored the two goals, I wouldn't say we took our foot off the gas, but we had chances, and with more clinical finishing, we should have been 5 or 6 goals up, and we can't afford to be that wasteful in the other games because we needed probably extra two for goal difference, and we only got the 3-0. But yeah, we starting off slowly and taking our chances. We need to work on those because those things could come back to bite us. But we in a good position, by the way. And that's going through on the third goal was Sealy beauty of a free kick, keeper saving, and Kobe Henry with follow up header. Now, I'll be honest, the Bermuda keeper should have done better with that. Still thankful for the for the 3-0, by the way. And thankful as well. Another point I would have made is that White didn't wait too late. I saw he brought on some subs 67, 73rd minute, so they still got like a 20 odd minutes. Um, and also another positive clean sheet. Yeah, clean sheet. Remember, we went into this game have not won in 6 matches and no goals in the last two, right? So we finally got 3 goals and one, right? And yeah, I would have mentioned as well in terms of some of the stats, fouls. I thought we had to work on this, and we still had 12 fouls. Right? So our interceptions though were much better. We had the interceptions before only 6.3 per match. We had 11. Our XG 2.86 to Bermuda's point 0.7 and 22 shots. 22 shots. As I said, we had to be a little more clinical. 8 shots on target. Try to get as many of those as possible. Also, Levi Garcia hit the post in the 51st minute after nice Cardenese defensive long pass and cutting in from the right. So I'm both happy and cautiously optimistic. So, what are your thoughts on this game? I know a lot of people would be happy with the 3-0, but I'm looking at it from the point of view where we should have probably, people might say, hey, we just enjoy the win. But we should have scored probably about 5 or 6, get that goal difference up. Just to note too, I'll do in a separate video. Curacao beaten Jamaica 2-0. Now, I want to say to the people, I know I said after the Jamaica loss, it's all over. Uh, I know that wasn't really, I know that wasn't really the case based on if we win the remaining games. So um, it's not all over. Where this group is wide open and we're right in the thick of things. I also would have mentioned that one of my predictions would have been for Jamaica to go uh, unbeaten and perfect with the perfect 18 points. So glad to be wrong on that stat as well because I always knew going to Curacao, which is basically, let me say, Dutch third or fourth team, let me just say, that is going to be difficult, especially to beat Curacao in Curacao. And so it was proven. So we'll talk about that more in a Curacao Jamaica roundup. So how the table is now, remember, Jamaica would have are on 6. Curacao, with that win, pushes them up to 7. So they on top the table. Jamaica second, and our win now puts us on 4 points. So, best case scenario on in the next game, um, would be that we kind of had assumed Jamaica going to beat Bermuda, but if there's some miracle and Bermuda able to get a result from that match, which a draw or the odds heavily stack against them for a win, Jamaica will be stuck on six. So with a positive result for Bermuda against Jamaica, let's say seven, or they go to nine, which most likely will be the case. When we play Curacao, very, very difficult. We have to hope for 1-0, 2-1, whoever it is, but we have to get 3 points. We can't go there, definitely can't go there to get beaten, and we can't go for 1 point because at 1 point will just take us to five. So if we go there and win, we'll be on seven. Level with Curacao. Depends. I think we would have slightly worse goal difference. So seven wouldn't be bad because we'll be basically second, you have to say. And if Jamaica wins, as we think might be the case, they will be on nine, and then opens up things really really nice for the November games. November 13th when we play Jamaica, must win. We are, let's assume we're on seven. We go to 10 with that win there, and Jamaica will remain on their nine, and Curacao, assuming again that they beat Bermuda, they will be on 10. And then the Bermuda game all to play for on November 18th, where once we win, well, assuming we win all the games, we will be on 13 and possible automatic World Cup qualification because you never know Curacao against Jamaica in our last game to what might be the case. So yeah, all to play for still. The automatic qualification spot is still on. So I know I was saying before that best case scenario is second place, and how it has opened up now. I know some people would have been hoping for a Curacao Jamaica draw. I'm happy with the Curacao win. Sorry to my Jamaican fans. And yeah, very, very interesting days in this group. We'll go through what happened in the other groups too. Haiti with a huge, huge win there, upsetting everything, and also Suriname upsetting in their groups too. So let us know what are your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the game last night? Big, 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 big 3-0 win and 3 points for Trinidad and Tobago. Forget to like, share, subscribe. JSP Talk Sports, and comment.